Is he still making screen paint? Yeah, I'm still making screen paint.
You are?
I'm just right now, as we speak. I just came from the post office.
Well, let's see you make some. How come you always got this little monitor up?
Some serious bad news. Bad news.
You said you wasn't going to talk about that no more.
For them. So, let me get this in here locked real quick. And let me get something else on here.
Always showing us something on the computer.
We'll put this fake product over here. Bad news. And I mean it's bad news. And I'll tell you why it's bad news. Because
you got bad news because that T-Mobile internet is shit.
Make sure I got all the emails, everything we needed. Not all of them. We're nowhere near all of them.
That T-Mobile internet is shit. Look at that guy.
I'm going to have to bring in the court later on. There's just so much stuff. We just took down what we can.
Instead of getting better internet, you worrying about Crow.
I explained from the door that if those parties got themselves involved and to carry it on with this guy.
Y'all hear this shit repeating?
That you were going to be thrown in.
He got that cheap ass internet.
So today, taking Mr. Williams' information down there, along with his letter and along with the emails that he was attacking our accounts, Jamie got extended charges, which means anything. Let's put it another way. Anything that, because Jamie started the initial, he was the first report that we did, and because he's the one who started the whole scamming and ripping paint off and all that stuff and making all these accusations about us, that his original charges will be increased.
Y'all hear the shit skipping?
Will be increased because I'm thinking that down Williams' charges for him for basically contacting my neighbors next door and carrying on and acting up, and then constantly hitting our account with all this other nonsense.
So you've been to the police station twice. You said you went there yesterday. You said you went there today. Who the fuck is Mr. Williams? I've been on Google. I can't find a Derek Williams at 1400 Madison Street. The closest person I could find in our age group was a man that's 54, and he lives on Bonaparte, which is over there by 25th Street, which is not near. It's not near 1400 Madison. Probably about 2 or 3 miles away. It's a regular house. It's a row house. So, who's this Mr. Williams? This man come on here and lie. He said that he sent out some orders. Well, when you made some paint? You've been sitting on here with us. When have you made some screen paint? Do y'all understand when you're watching a liar? You're watching a man lie to you and trying to come and save face. This man ain't gonna be doing nothing until the beginning of the month when he get his SSI check or welfare check, whatever he getting from the government. That's when he gonna be ready to sell some paint. Hey, listen.
I'm thinking at the end of the day that those charges are going to be separate, or they're not separate. They're actually added on to Jamie's charges. So, because they're all a part of it. They're all part of the whole thing. That's where the whole conspiracy thing comes in, but they're all a part of it. They actually joined his little group. They went out and started all these rumors about my company. They were carrying on and acting up. So what happened is, and I explained to you, Jamie, is from the door, that these people that you spread these rumors to and that carried on behind you and supported you, your charges are now going to be extended because of whatever they did is going to be added onto your sheet. So we don't have a separate sheet for Mr. Williams. We won't have a separate sheet for Danny. We won't have a separate sheet for Salomon 5 or Mr. Matthew. This will all be added onto the previous charges under Jamie.
His problem is they made up a fake name. There is no Derek Williams in Baltimore that lives on Madison Street. 1400 East Madison is a high-rise, a disability or senior citizen high-rise. What disabled person is living in a small apartment? Or what old person is going to be able to paint a screen. We don't have enough room to paint a screen in these apartments. We don't have a place to hang a screen to paint it. So you already know that Mr. Williams is a made-up name. You already know this. Not to mention, I've searched Verifier and I've searched Google and the white pages. Every Derek Williams, none of them live anywhere near Madison Street. You got a building with 122 apartments in it, you friggin' idiot. And there's not an apartment number on the paper. It also has a stamp on it that says Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That means that it came out of Milwaukee. That's where your perpetrator is. Because if it came from Baltimore, which is in Maryland, Maryland is right next door to Pennsylvania. Maryland is next door to Pennsylvania. Why would something come all the way from the top of the country? Why would it go from Maryland all the way across the country and then come back to you? That makes no sense. So we already know that either you're lying or, because they're going to have to trace, they're going to have to contact Milwaukee police. Milwaukee, Illinois police is going to have to work with the postmaster in the post office, and they're going to have to figure out who did that envelope. So while you keep saying he got charges and do all of this, you got to find the person first. You ain't found the person. And you said in the video that they already knew who the person was. How would they know who the person was? Well, that's a fake name, fake address, no apartment number, and it says it came from Milwaukee, not Maryland. So you want to, what do you call it? A ghost chase. You chasing a ghost right now. You got to prove the crow sent that to Milwaukee, and then it was sent from Milwaukee to Baltimore, or it was just sent from Milwaukee and they put that name on it. Nobody calls themselves brother anything. Other people call you brother. I'm Brother Derek because that's what I was called growing up. I'm my younger sister brother, or my older, or my even younger brother. I'm their brother. That's what they know me as. I was the quiet one. They were the loud ones. So I was known as their brother. Oh, I know you such and such, Brother Derek. That's where my name come from. On YouTube, I'm Brother Derek. When you take Brother Derek to a new level, I become Brodero. The cursing, the attitude, that's my alter ego, Brodero. There is no brother. But I just find it curious because you already know that that's bullshit. We know this. But you're going to keep the image up. You just lied and said that you sold, so you ain't sold shit. You ain't got no money. If you got some money, you would have went and got some real internet so they still keep you in this shit. How you watch this back and go, oh my God, my internet is terrible. You don't even have decent internet. You have no place to live. You have no place to even, you don't have anything except for that raggedy garage. You can't even pay your internet bill. Now see, I've been busy all day Well, I'm taking the time to check up on you.
That's the bad news. So, pretty much, he started it. So whatever extended from whatever he started, it's going to be added onto the charges now. Jamie, your charges just got jumped by a whole lot. So what Mr. Williams did, you're being charged for it. Did you know that? I didn't know that was even going to happen. I thought Mr. Williams was going to have a separate charge. No, they added his charges on with your charges. Because Mr. Williams acted with you, and you and him did this little act together. And he, again, like I said, the pointing finger party is going to begin real soon. So whatever you guys did, faking fraud against basically, who was it, Solid Lake 5, we're going to be putting up your stuff tomorrow to send it in. What's going to happen is you're going to be added to Jamie's charges, and Jamie's charges are going to be extended. That's what's going on. Because I'm thinking when I go down there that basically they're going to take Williams and put him on a separate charge. No, they added him on Jamie's charges. Which means, Jamie, you are now responsible for his actions because you started this rumor.
But who's Williams? That's the part we can't. That's the part you're not explaining. Who is Williams? When you were doing that live stream and I was live and I was showing my hands while you were going back and forth with somebody in your chat on your website, I was showing my hands. I'm telling you, you didn't watch the live. I'm telling you that's not me. I told you I'm THA, not THER. They changed the name. They changed the name to Minister Brother. I saw it. And you still didn't catch on. They made up an account that quick. You can't be that stupid. Did they change the name? See, if you would have watched the video, instead of worrying about getting in all your feelings and shit, you would know if you had your chat not disabled. You would have known. I even typed in my own chat to you. But you were too far gone, too triggered to even have a decent thought. But I just find this shit funny. You don't know who Mr. Williams is. The post office is going to have to do an investigation to find out who sent that letter and why does it have a Milwaukee stamp on it. Why does that letter have a Milwaukee stamp on it? That's the question you got to figure out. Not to mention, that letter, you said that it was sent December the 1st. It's December the 15th. Why it take so long for a letter to come from Baltimore to Pennsylvania, which is 3 hours? Why would it take 6 or 7 days for a letter to come from Maryland, which is 3 hours away? It should have been there the next day. It shouldn't have took 7 days for you getting able to get that letter. That's how I know you're full of shit. As somebody who used to sell on eBay, as somebody that gets stuff off of eBay and Amazon all the time, if I get something from Pennsylvania, when they ship it, I usually get it in a day or two. Why it take 7 days for you to get that letter? I'm listening. You're not going to answer these questions. I'm just having fun with this. But I want y'all to hear this guy because I was busy. I want to speed up some.
At the end of the day, this is why you're going to get serious jail time, because we have it in recording and live stream of you contacting me and calling me Deborah. I read out everything you said. And then the same thing we had in the message that you used, committed postal I'll post fraud. I documented everything. I even have your receipts, everything when you purchased from right here. This is a fake account you made, basically trying to be my company at the end of the day. And you were going around telling people, I was going around telling people I'm a scammer. You know how bad that sounds in a court of law? Yeah, I'm gonna watch you buckle and cry. You definitely gonna. You look like a crier. I'm gonna watch you buckle and cry.
Listen to this man.
It's awful when you hear a judge reading this out too, right back to you. You're gonna buckle and cry. I know you're gonna look in my direction too and say, I'm sorry.
Look at him.
We don't have mercy in the courtroom. We're not taking no plea deal either. You're gonna serve maximum time. Whatever they give you, that's what you're gonna serve. We don't want no plea deal. We don't want no coming to the bench. We don't want to hear it. Ignoring all that. Got on camera and did these fake videos because the guy said videos with an S, which means you did more than one video on our company. And people into the prison, this is where you're going. This is so much evidence, it's not even funny on how much I have on you. I'm going to start scanning all these documents tonight, and I'll be walking myself over to Allentown's Police Department to begin the process of adding you to the list. I would suggest you get an attorney real fast. And if you sit there and think at the end of the day that we don't have your information, we don't need that at the end of the day. We can just go in and all this information is going to be submitted to the FBI Fraud Division for Cyber Crimes. Easy tell. Yeah, I'm not cut for it. But I say, Mr. Matthews, yeah, he could blend in pretty easy. He could blend in. They're still going to challenge him, but he can blend in. I'm pretty sure he can hold his own. But you guys don't even hold your own. Well, you look like a runner. He do. He look like a straight runner. He looks like a runner.
Look at that shitty internet.
Only problem is ain't no place to run it there.
Look at how shitty the internet is. But he just sent off. He sold paint to people. Look at the internet, y'all. This broke motherfucker. You a broke bitch. You know that? There, eating the chips. Y'all hear me eating the chips? Y'all hear me eating the chips? This cheap. Hey, Kenny, I just had ham, hot dogs, and french fries.
Wrong company.
That I cooked myself.
Got spaces in between. How you send an email? How in the world? You know what? Even though I know the answer to this already, we know it's fake, I still want them to basically grind you. I'm gonna ask my lawyer to ask you, how did you get that? How did you get that package with that fake email? I'm gonna have you type it in. So I'm gonna have y'all do stuff. You got no choice.
Let them eat the chips.
I can have you type in that
This
email.
broke bitch eating chips. Where you get din at? Where you get din? Where you get din at, Kenny?
Requested.
You broke motherfucker.
This is what I mean by when I get you in the court, there's gonna be no mercy.
That's why I say this shit, you can't write this shit. This guy's hilarious. He don't know how funny he is.
I wanted to drag on a bit.
Let him know. Let him know eat them chips. He can't afford no real food. He eating chips. Let him know crunch. Listen to him, that broke motherfucker. You broke bitch. You broke motherfucker. You already ashamed of yourself, you know that?
No, we know the email's fake.
Look at the internet. Look how shitty the internet is.
But I want you to type it in.
You already ashamed of yourself. Listen to him eat the chips. What's the time stamp?
This is where the pointing is going to come in at. You guys blaming each other. You guys throwing each other on the buses left and right. This is when you're going to start to panic.
Now see, I don't have no fight in this battle. I just find it funny. I'm just showing it to you. I'm the reporter.
We're being blamed for Jamie's problem.
But he really thinks that I'm involved in this shit. That's the sad part. He that retarded. He need me to be. He don't.
That's what's going to come down.
He know I'm not, but he need me.
I see Mr. Williams already blaming Jamie already.
Because I'm blasting him.
That writing in that letter is so bad. It could be mistaken for Jamie's. It could. Am I going to say that we know who it is? No. It could be either one. We don't know. This is where the pointing of fingers are going to begin. They're going to blame Jamie for everything because he lied to us and told us some stuff that wasn't even true, and we didn't even know.
Look at the shitty internet. This man can't even provide internet for himself. Why would you buy a product from this sorry bitch? I'm asking the question.
You're gonna see. At the end of the day, you're gonna realize exactly.
I can't tell you what to do with your money. You don't know what to buy from this man.
Or you're all gonna be quiet and take the.
Look at that shit. Look at that sorry internet. Look at that shit, y'all. He a grown man.
Some of his stuff too in the process.
Look at this shit.
So you might get additional time for something that he did. So what's gonna happen?
Listen to him.
All the time. You know, you're in a car with a friend. Because I pat people down when I get in cars. I pat them down. Yeah, because if someone's caught with something on them, guess what? We all get blamed for that crap at the end of the day. We're all sitting out there on the side of the road, and someone had a gun in the car, or somebody had freaking drugs on them, and we're all going to get blamed for this crap.
Y'all listen to this man talk. All right, I had enough. Hey, this guy retarded. I'm sorry. What the fuck? No, don't worry, nobody gonna let you pat them down. Who the fuck is you? You ain't the police.
You get you in an interrogation room, and people start snitching like
this man. All right, y'all. This Minister Bro Derek. This guy is retarded.
He's the one who officially started the rumor.
He is retarded.
You guys basically